everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another bathroom that does not belong to me. I did want to say real quick, since I say that in all of the intros to all of my videos, when I'm telling you that this bathroom doesn't belong to me, it's mainly because I don't want to get blamed for boring colors and bad decor. My husband and I live on the road most of the time. I'm living out of a travel makeup bag most of the time. And so the lighting will be an ever-changing thing on this channel. The background will be an ever-changing thing, and I apologize. This is not exactly my aesthetic, but it's what we're working with today. We are actually moving tomorrow. So this will be the last time you see this backdrop. For today's video, I had this idea of talking to you about 3 products that I really, really want to buy right now. I really want them. Like, I'm itching to go out and get them. But I'm basically brand new to the Project Pan community, which has sort of led me into other channels that I've been watching about anti-overconsumerism, minimalism. I've never thought of myself as anything but a minimalist in my personal life, in all aspects of my personal life, except makeup. Makeup is the one thing that is so hard for me to be a minimalist about. And there have been 3 things that have been released in recent times that I'm absolutely itching to get my hands on and add to my collection. I'm not technically on a no-buy, so I have been telling myself if I just absolutely cannot resist the urge, I will allow myself to buy them, and I hope that I will have no guilt when I do so. But I'm also kind of wondering if maybe I can resist this urge, because this is kind of big for me. I really want these things. One of them, I've been thinking about it for over a month, and I think about it like 50,000 times a day. I do not need it. I could probably dupe it in my collection. But I wanted to share these items with you. You're more than welcome to talk me off the ledge. I think when I start 2026, I need to commit to a full no-buy, or at least come up with some very harsh rules for a low buy. But since I'm kind of in that last month and a half of the year and I don't have any rules imposed upon myself right now, I wanted to talk to you about 3 items that I am just dying for and I do not need. And if I got them, they would probably give me a little dopamine hit for a very small amount of time. And then they would go back into that massive, unhinged, gigantic collection that you probably saw that I posted a few weeks ago. And they would become just one more product that I have to pan. My thought process going forward is anytime I purchase a makeup item, I need to look at it, look at the price tag on it, and think, I am not buying a lipstick, I am not buying an eyeshadow palette, I am buying the commitment of finishing this project from top to bottom, from every single shade, every single drop, every single ounce, and I need to start looking at what kind of a time commitment is that. I kind of got the idea when you go out and you get a new pet. You are purchasing or adopting the lifetime of this animal. Its entire life is in your hands. And I want to feel the same way about makeup. I know that's probably kind of an extreme example, but I want to feel the same way about makeup. I don't want to feel like I'm out here to buy a new lipstick so I can see if it can scuba dive, or see if this color looks good on me, or see if I can do this cool eyeshadow look because I saw somebody else did a really cool eyeshadow look. I want to look at it like I am buying all of this product and I must use all of this product from start to finish. So let me show you these 3 items that I've had my eyes on, and let me try to talk with you through why I want them and also why I don't need them. We are really going to test out my picture-in-picture skills. So let me slide over here to the side. I have my laptop in front of me so that I can look at these items and tell you what they say. The first one, this is my one and only NYX Lip IV Hydrating Gloss Serum. It's currently in my rolling Project 10 pan as I'm working on going through my entire lip product collection. I bought that because it was so hyped up in the makeup community. Everybody was talking about it, raving about it. It looked so good on everybody. And I went to a Target. I looked at it for a long time, many trips to Target before I bought it. I just knew I wanted it because of the things people were saying about it were the kinds of things that I wanted in a lip gloss. And it is my holy grail lip gloss. It's beautiful, it's comfortable, it's not terribly sticky, it lasts all day. One application will pretty much last me an entire day. And I couldn't decide because Target only had limited choices what to buy. As a seasonal diagnosed dark autumn, I consulted with my good friend ChatGPT, who assured me that that color was a warm brown and would look really great on a dark autumn. Well, I'm on NYX Professional Makeup's Cosmetics website right now, looking at their hydrating gloss serums. And let's find Hydra Honey. Where's Hydra Honey? Hydra Honey. It's literally described as a cool toned nude. I am warm toned. I can pull off warm toned nude, but I absolutely cannot pull. If I had just pulled my phone out and instead of going to ChatGPT, I had gone to NYX's website, I would have been able to tell right away, this shade is not going to look good on you. I am going to Project Pan the item simply because I actually really, really love the formula, and while I don't like the shade, it's going to be my learning opportunity to do a little bit more research about selecting a shade. But look at all these shades they have on their website. Target only had like 4, 5, I think maybe. The very first one I'm clicking on here, Caramel Drip. Look at that, a warm toned brown. That's the color I should have got. Target didn't have that. The next one that I see is a neutral nude Splash and Spice. I could probably pull that one off. There's a caramel color, Cocoa Quench. There's tons. There's even one right, I think it's this one, Candy Red. You know how much I love a candy red. Like, I could have spent the same amount of money and bought a product that I love how it wears, I love how it feels, and I love how it looks on me. And I am so tempted to order off of here or go to a bigger makeup store and buy like all these warm tone shades, because that's how much I love Hydra Honey. I absolutely love that lip gloss, and I'm not really a lip gloss girl. With long hair and getting stuck in my lips all day, I hate that. I really want to buy like all of these warm tone shades because I want it to be like the only lip product I wear all winter, especially when your lips are dry. I don't need that. At 12 bucks a pop, it's not worth it. I put this on in my lipstick try on all of my shades, and I had so many people say that color looks so good on you. Like, I definitely don't think it looks good on me. I think it's so cool toned and gives me a little bit of that I'm freezing cold, I've been in the water too long kind of a look. But you know what? I don't need this. I will say, when I finish this up, maybe then I will allow myself to buy a new one. This is, if they continue to make this and the formula doesn't change, I would like to have a lot of these in my collection because I could wear these all year long. I absolutely love this product. But that's a lesson I'm learning through Project Panning, is just because I love a product does not mean I need it in every single shade that it comes in. And there's no reason why this one isn't good enough. Maybe I don't think it looks great on me, but other people who are being very nice are telling me it looks fine, it doesn't look bad. I'm just gonna use this up, and keep your fingers crossed for me. Send up a little prayer, if you will. I am going to try very hard to resist the urge to buy it in any other shade. I wanna buy it in all the shades, all the warm tone shades, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna try not to do that. I'm not on a no buy. I can do that. I can do that. I can do it. I can do it if I can't do it. If I can't not do it, I can do it. But I'm going to try really hard not to do it. I don't need these, but I want these. Just hear me out. Charlotte Tilbury is my favorite lipstick formula in the world. I have 3 favorites technically: Charlotte Tilbury, MAC Cosmetics, and the Revlon, the really super cheap, super lustrous Revlon. Right here in my lipstick rolling project pan, I am working on Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk in medium. That's actually the color I have on today. Charlotte Tilbury does this thing that gets me. It gets me where she releases minis. Can you see that? How pretty are these? Now hear me out. Do I have an unhinged amount of lip products? Yes, but hear me out, hear me out. This is her mini iconic Hollywood lipstick trio gift set. And I have been looking at this and thinking about this and wanting this and pining for this, talking myself out of this, talking myself back into this, justifying this. I haven't bought it yet. I'm not on a no buy. I am not on a no buy. I'm not on a no buy. I could buy this. I don't need this. I don't need it. But listen, where is the description? Here we go. These are the colors. 90s pink. Okay, oh my gosh, you had me at the name. 90s pink. I was just saying to Michael last night when we were watching the show, I miss the 90s so much. I remember the 90s from start to finish. 90s pink got me in the heart. It's a dreamy, 90s inspired, warm rose pink. Now, I don't get a lot of pinks as a dark autumn. I really don't. I get a rosewood and a coral. But a warm rose pink. I think that's this one here on the far. It's my far left. I don't know what. I think it's this one. Oh, So pretty. So pretty. Michael got me a set of 4 Charlotte Tilbury minis quite a few years ago, and yeah, I'm actually still going through them because they last forever. Baby Icon is a shimmering warm rose nude. I think that's the one in the middle. That's the only one that's kind of giving me pause. I think that's probably too light for me. I'd have to swatch it. It's $32 for the 3 of them. If it is too light and I really can't pull it off, I know that I could pair it with a lip liner, but I am not the person who ever wants to wear a lip liner. I like to only carry 1 lip product with me in my backpack all day long, apply it whenever I want to. I don't like to be fussed and have to reapply multiple products or layer things. So that one might be useless, which now means $32 for 3, which was around, almost $11 each. Now it becomes $16 each, technically, if I were to not use that one. And now I've made plastic waste. So, okay, see, I'm on the fence here. But the last one is called Icon Baby, and it's described as another shimmering, a soft, warm mauve rose. That's this one on the end. Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. I feel like, to my eyes, this whole lipstick line is warm toned, so that means I could technically not look bad in them. This one might be too light, might require a lip liner, might require more fussing than I really want to do with a lipstick, which means I'm not going to want to wear it, I'm not going to want to reach for it, but anyway, the other 2 though, they're so pretty. And for $32, I'm really not sure what a Charlotte Tilbury full size costs, because I could just spend the $32 to buy I'll have to put it on the screen because I don't remember what formulas these are and how much each of her different types of lipsticks are, but $32 I could buy a full size of whichever one of these I liked better, and then I would not have to, be fussed about the one in the middle. Guys, I've been thinking about this. The very first time I saw this was before I started this YouTube channel, so probably back in August or early September, and I was just like, I have to have these. I want these so much. I need these. They're going on my Christmas list. I do not need more lip products. Did you see how many lip products this girl has? I don't need these, but I want these, and I'm not on a no-buy. But I should be on a no-buy, and I don't need these. It's a little dopamine hit. It would feel really fun and really great for a day or 2, or every time I get to use them for the first time. It would be super exciting. I'm so excited. I'm only standing on 1 leg and I'm like toppling over. Can you tell? They're so pretty. They're so pretty. I want them so much. I do not need them. If I can just hang in there and not buy them through the rest of 2025, then maybe in 2026 I can commit to a no buy, and then that's the thing. If I commit to a no buy, I'm very afraid I will get bored and end up going shopping out of boredom. And this would be one of the things I would go straight to get. But also, there's a possibility if I started a no-buy, just the fact that I was able to check off every day and successfully made it through without buying things, that might become the dopamine hit. And then I might feel good about myself for not buying these. Do you see the conundrum? I don't need them. I don't need them. I don't need them. I don't need them. I want them. I don't need them. I'm not on a no-buy. I don't need them. You saw my lip collection. There's no room. There's no room for 3 more lipsticks. There's no room. There's no room. Maybe if I managed to project pan and completely finish and use up 3 lip products, then I could buy these. This is the last thing. As soon as this palette dropped, I wanted it. I wanted it so bad. I actually let myself go into a Sephora to swatch this. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Mini Embers eyeshadow palette. And I know it's supposed to kind of be like a mini version of the Mario palette that they had a lot of years ago. That was long before I knew that I was warm toned. And I skipped that palette because I didn't think it would look good on me. It would have been a great palette for me, and they don't make it anymore. So when this dropped, I was like, yes. Look at those colors. Those are all my wow colors. This whole top row, everyday neutrals. This whole row, if you want to amp it up. And then down here, olive green is one of my wow colors. I thought this was a warm, deep teal, somewhere between what we would call Kingfisher and Marine Navy as a dark autumn. So I was super excited because I don't have anything like this in my collection. And then we've got this beautiful warm like caramel chocolate brown. It's small, it's compact, it snaps closed. It would travel well. You know, I say all the time I don't like traveling with my Soft Glam palette because it's just a magnetic closure but not a snap closure. So if any of the shadows shatter, not only have I wasted and lost the product and the money, but I've also made a humongous mess. This would travel well. It would give me fun colors because I'm not really traveling with anything like that. Anyway, I wanted this so bad, I couldn't see straight. I was staying up at night, watching YouTube, watching people talk about this, going through shorts, going through videos. I feel like it kind of did get a little bit of a mixed bag of reviews. The people who were saying not so nice things about it were comparing it to other Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes. I never had Modern Renaissance. I never had the Mario palette. The only Anastasia Beverly Hills palette I've ever had is my Soft Glam. Love it. It seems like this is right in, you know, in keeping with Soft Glam. So it was enough to make me tap the brakes and be like, I at least want to go see it in person and swatch it. And it was so disappointing. This color that I thought was like this marine navy warm, like yellow based undertone of a teal. It just swatched like a chalky, real dusky gray, almost black, which are two colors they don't look good on me. So then I had to justify to myself, do I still want the palette if I can't wear this, or if I have to just kind of like use it as an eyeliner and not really get the full teal effect that I was expecting. Well, when I took that out, well, I already have all of these colors, but I don't think I have that color green anywhere. So then it was back on the table. I could get it, and then I would have olive green. I've never had olive green eyeshadow. I don't really know how to use olive green eyeshadow, but I could learn. It's $32. It's the same price as those lipsticks, and it would look so good with those lipsticks. And you understand, right? Like, I'm really picky about my eyeshadow palettes. I need them to be travel friendly. I need them to be small, compact. I don't like bulky packaging. I don't like eyeshadow palettes where you flip it open and you see lots of packaging, but the shadows are small or they're scattered around. This color story is easy. It's minimal. It snaps closed. It won't make a mess. It's your turn. Tell me I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. That's the thing. I don't need it. It would be fun for a little while. Let me give you an example. I wanted purple eyeshadows so bad for the Halloween holiday. I kept seeing everybody doing these makeup looks with purple, and they were all so cute. I'm over caffeinated. Let me have another drink. I was seeing all these people doing purple eyeshadow looks, and I wanted to do purple so bad, but I didn't have any purple. The only colorful eyeshadow palette, like really colorful, that I own is this, which I probably could have made purple, but that's not like me. So I bought this. Cheap. I don't remember what I spent for this, but this was super cheap. This is CoverGirl, I think. Yeah, this is CoverGirl. This is about as cheap as you can get without going to the dollar store. I bought this because I'm like, look, it's all warm toned. I have kind of a rosewoody pink color. I have gold and I have rose gold. 2 purples and this beautiful warm brown. And do you know how many times I've used this palette? I used it in a video. I might have used it 2 more times beyond that because my everyday eye look is just the most neutral of a transition shade and then maybe a hint of a neutral sparkle, and I'm panning something else. So if I get this palette, you see where I'm going with this. If I get this palette because I want the olive green, because I want to learn how to do fun olive green colors, it's going to be exactly the same as it was with this purple. I used this purple like 2 times. I'm not sick of it. I actually love it. I think the purple is beautiful. How often do I wear purple eyeshadow though? I'm just not that girl. I'm out doing things. I'm in the sun. I'm having fun. I'm swimming. I'm in the water. I'm sweating. I'm having hiking. Like purple eyeshadow doesn't really hold up for those kinds of days. And I have more of those days than I have get all glammed up. And then what does one do? When one is all glammed up, what does one do? Because you don't want your makeup to wash off or sweat off or, beat in the sun. I don't need this. I don't need this. Like, it would be this really super fun dopamine hit. All of these products would be. I would love that NYX lip stain. It's only 12 bucks, that's nothing, you know, it's just a little, that's just a couple coffees, right? Or the trio of lipsticks, I already know I love the formula. I know that the colors would look good on me, but I have so many lip products. So many lip products. You saw my collection. And then this palette. This was the whole reason I was excited about this palette. And then when I found out this color wouldn't work for me, I have managed to keep myself excited about this palette, even though now it's basically just 7 shades of brown. Some of them are shimmers, fine, but there's still 7 shades of brown and 1 olive green. It's entirely possible for less than $32. If I just couldn't live without olive green, I could probably go find, like, who makes eyeshadow singles? Maybe Essence or one of those cheap brands, maybe ColourPop. They probably have an eyeshadow single that's way less than $32 that's olive green, but I've never done that before. Why would I do that now? So there you have it. Those are the 3 products that are just making me itch to go out and buy them. And I know that it's just the thought of, I need something new and shiny. I want something new and shiny. I want that little dopamine hit of getting something new. And that's exactly the kind of attitude I would like to get away from. I want my purchases going forward to be intentional. I want to be buying things for specific reasons that I need. I want to remember that I'm committing to the lifetime of not just the best color of the 3 lipsticks or that 1 olive green in a palette of 9 shades. I'm also committing to the lifetime of a dusky gray eyeshadow that I will never wear. And I'm also committing to the lifetime of that concealer lips baby pink that I will never want to wear. And I'm going to have to take this lesson to heart. And I'm not really denying myself a pleasure as much as I am focusing on the pleasures I've already bought and the things that I've already purchased that are just waiting for me to use them. I love almost every single one of them. I love talking about why I love them. I love doing my scuba wear tests with lipsticks I already know that I love and I wear all of the time. And there is no reason why I need to go out and get new stuff. The stuff that I have, how many eyeshadows can you wear in a day? How many times can you put on a new lipstick? How many new products does a person really need to bring into their collection? And I'm just talking to myself. I'm not a makeup guru. I'm not a makeup review channel. I'm not the kind of person who needs a large amount of things to compare to. I travel a lot. I would love to be able to travel with everything I own so that I always have all of my options at my disposal. Send up a little prayer hands emoji and keep your fingers crossed. If I can just make it through the new year and not bring in a bunch of new things into my collection that I don't need, I'm really trying to reevaluate my priorities for 2026. There's a lot of you that I'm friends with now through this channel who are doing low buys and no buys. And I want to be here in solidarity and support you, and I want to do it too. I haven't exactly figured out how that will look, what kind of parameters I'm going to set for myself, but getting through this holiday season and getting away from these 3 items will be a huge milestone for me. I'll be super proud if I can make it. I'm not going to beat myself up if I don't make it, but I really kind of think that I can. All right, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm sorry about this bathroom, but this is the last time you're going to have to see it. We will be moving tomorrow, and I have lots more things on the channel coming up. So thank you. I'll see you another day in another video.